Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mga kapatid, ngayon ay ipakikita ko sa inyo kung ano ang ginagawa ng mga Kristiyano noon dito sa Pilipinas. Dahil nalilimutan na kasi kung ano ang klaseng mga Kristiyano, what is Christianity brought by the Spaniards here in the Philippines. Ngayon kasi, parang very mental, very cool ang mga dating or para talagang maawain, talagang the best religion came to the Philippines, Christianity, ang pinapalabas. Okay? So ngayon, ipapakita ko sa inyo, kung sa Bisaya pa, ipalabas ko sa inyo, sa inyong mga handurawan, kung unsa, kinsa ang mga Kristiyanong Espanyol sa Pilipinas. Okay? Gikan ito sa AI, dili ito nagikan sa ako Okay? Pakinggan natin mga kapatid.
During the Spanish colonial period in the Philippines, forced labor was primarily known as polo la servicio, a system that required Filipino males to render service to the Spanish colonizers. Key details of forced labor. Definition: polo la servicio was a mandatory, unpaid labor system imposed by the Spanish colonial government on Filipino males. The term polo referred to community work, and the laborers were called polistas. Who was affected? The system required Filipino males aged 16 na to 60 to work for a certain period each year. Duration of labor. Initially, the labor period was 40 days a year but was reduced to 15 days in 1,884. Types of work. Polistas were involved in various community projects, including constructing churches, schools, roads, and bridges. They were also tasked with cutting trees and building ships. Exemptions. Certain groups were exempted from forced labor. The aristocracy, wealthy Filipinos, government officials, and school teachers were among those who could avoid this obligation. FOLA. Wealthy individuals could pay a fee called FOLA to be exempted from forced labor. The fee was around 7 pesos. Compensation. Polistas were theoretically supposed to be paid isa sangkapat real for their work, but this was not always followed. Impact of polo la servicio. Oppression and inequality. The system was oppressive and created inequality since only the poor were forced to work. Economic exploitation. It exploited Filipino labor for the benefit of the Spanish colonial government and the church. Social disruption. Forced labor often led to hardship, separation from families, and disruption of agricultural activities, contributing to impoverishment. Resistance. The injustices of the polo la servicio system fueled resistance and contributed to the growing nationalist sentiment that eventually led to the Philippine Revolution. In summary, polo la servicio was a tool of oppression and exploitation that deepened social inequalities and contributed to the suffering of the Filipino population under Spanish colonial rule. The system was abolished in 1878 following the Philippine Revolution and the country's declaration of independence from Spain.
So narinig yung mga kapatid? Ang ganda pala ang Christianity dala-dala sa atin, ng mga Espanyol, forced labor. Imagine, walang sahod dyan, Pagtrabaho kayo ng walang sahod, required by the Christian Spaniards. Ang mga pobre ay pinipipilit, pinapaparusahan. Ang narinig ko nga dyan sa Bilyar Bohol, pag hindi mo madala yung ikakarga sa'yo, susundin ka ng palo. Yung tinatawag na forced labor. Bakit hindi ninyo pinapalagay sa isip? This is Christianity. Iniganyan ng Christianity. Kung Muslim pa yan, ewan ko kaya sila, kung mayroon pang ginagawa ng mga Muslim na ganyan sa buong mundo, ewan ko kaya. Kung ginagawa ng mga Muslim yan sa Pilipinas, pagdating ng mga Muslim dito, ewan ko kaya kung hindi bumubula yung bunganga nila pag minsahe nga ganito, ganyan. Ngayon nga, bumubula kahit wala namang katibayan Kung ano-ano, Muslim, terorista, etc. ay wala namang katibayan So maraming salamat mga kapatid. Please pakishare. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.